Hello and welcome to our EPR admin tutorial. I am one of the EPR DQ training facilitators. Now in this video we'll be showing you how to schedule a referral appointment via the published waiting list.
All SOPs for this process can be found via the EPR SOPs desktop icon. Once you've double-clicked onto the icon and navigated through to the appropriate trust, you can either locate the appropriate SOP by going into the applicable section, or you can do a document quick search located at the top of the screen. All titles for the SOPs covered within this video will be provided in the description box below, as well as timestamps if you wish to skip to this section.
To begin this process, you will need access to PM Office. This video assumes the user has had the appropriate training before conducting this process with no supervision required. Now, I am in the application PM Office, Practice Management Office. On the left-hand side, I'm going to navigate to these bands here. Now, I need to click into the Publish Waiting List band, this one. I click into it, and I'm going to navigate to BTHFT, Appointment to be Scheduled. It opens up a primary filters box here. Now, select the appropriate treatment function from the Pick New value. In this scenario, I'm going to select gastroenterology. It populates it when you start typing this specialty, and then I'm going to copy it over into current values, and from the bottom right hand side press OK. The appointment to be scheduled list will now load, showing a list of all new patients on a waiting list for gastroenterology. Please carefully identify your patient from this list and simply right click and navigate down to schedule. If prompted with an appointment guidance box, please carefully read any relevant message, guidelines, and action if appropriate. Schedule an appointment book will now open, and the patient's details here will be in the Appointments tab. Please begin to type the first alpha characters of the appointment or the full appointment type if known. So the one I want is gastro space new, and I can hit the ellipsis button and it generates it in the appointment tab field here. Appointment location, I'm going to drop that down to gastro BRI, and the other mandatory field, if I navigate a bit further down, is schedule with, and I want the first available. Now in the schedule with field, if I were to put down lead clinician, this will generate all the appointment types for the lead clinician, but for this specialty, gastroenterology. Because I want the next available appointment for any clinician under the specialty gastroenterology, I'm going to select first available and simply select the move button here so everything transfers into the work in progress. Please note the default value for schedule with is first available. Now, as you can see at the bottom, all the first available appointments have generated. Please note sometimes patients may have an appointment guidelines associated to them. Ensure guidelines are read and the Trust local recommended actions are followed. The patient's details, including the appointment type, as I mentioned, is now in the work in progress box. What we'll do now is navigate and click on the Suggest button here. You will be presented with a number of parameters which become like a support function within EPR, which helps users in finding available appointments with ease. So parameters such as date range, time range, and obviously the days of the week. Okay, so in the date range, I'm going to put from today all the way to, let's go into January 2025. And let's say towards the end of January, if I put in the 30th. Okay, and I want appointment on, yes, Monday, Tuesday, or let's say Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 a.m. to 17:00, 5 o'clock, just like that. What I need to do then is click on the Suggest buttons, which will populate all the available appointments like that, and then click on Next. And then again, next day, if there is any, it will populate all these appointments. From the suggested dates, please select the appropriate option and the suitable date and time by double clicking on one of the appointments. So if I were to choose this one and double click on it, there'll be a tick just here, and then all you need to do, press OK. This is provisionally booked. To confirm the appointment, I must confirm the top right hand side confirm button. From the confirm window presented here, you can choose to send a letter to our print services, which allows you to send a patient appointment letter electronically. The patient's appointment here will be block booked in purple, which is confirmed.
Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions relating to any of the processes covered within this video, You can contact any member of the team on the email addresses provided. Alternatively, you can email epr.dqtraining@bthft.nhs.uk. This email account is monitored by the entire EPR training team and it is monitored daily.